Light flashing. There they go. They're off and racing, and jumping pretty quickly is JD. Hot Technique gathering pace for Pike with Pure Dynamite on its inside, and Anna Shah rushing forward. City Centre couldn't get across. Ryder peeping down there, has to angle back. Then Safety Bay, Zadok, Burning Bullet. Lording beaten for speed, dropping right back. Second last outside of Rexford. At the 800 they go, and JD was able to hold command in front. Led a half a length, Anna Shah, but Fire Goddess found herself planted in the cheap seats, working 3 deep. Then Pure Dynamite down on the inside next, ahead of Hot Technique. 3/4 of a length away then is City Centre, which is tracking up on the back of Fire Goddess. They're being followed after a length and a half to Safety Bay, Zadok. The last trio, Burning Bullet, back with Rexford, and Lording is back a clear last at the top of the home straight. They balance up. JD led Anna Shah, Fire Goddess, the widest of them. City Centre and Hot Technique, which is coming quickly between horses. JD's the leader inside the 200 from Hot Technique. City Centre down the outside. Further back, Lording from last is really starting to finish with a head full of steam. Hot Technique hit the front. Look at Lording. Lording driving. Lording dived at Hot Technique. Lording or Hot Technique. Massive performance by Lording. Zadok in the middle. Third home. And then came Rexford making ground. In behind them came JD, City Centre, Safety Bay, Fire Goddess. Then Pure Dynamite, Burning Bullet, and Anna Shah last home. Tight go. Bob of the heads, Hot Technique, joined by Lording. Hot Technique kicking under the pressure of Pike. Might have just prevailed, possibly. Possibly Hot Technique. Looking at the slow-mo, heads up and down. Lording, massive performance. But I think it'll be, as they split the line, Hot Technique, number 6. The sizzling mare for Dan and Ben Pearce. Stride from the line, Lording. It hit the front, but right where it counted, Pike, in that inimitable fashion, was able to push the mare's head right down on the split of the line and maybe just get the prevailing bob. Maybe 6 we're leaning towards in this tight go over Lording. Huge performance, dropped out a conspicuous last before the corner, and under the 60.5 was rattling to the line, but has just failed. 6 has got the verdict. Number 6, Hot Technique, over 1 Lording. 10 Zadok. Joe as a party is third, and fourth goes the way of City Centre, which was parked wide there through the duration. 1:12.16 is the time. Sectional coming up, 36.14, and the official winning margin is a nose with a neck second and third. A nose by a neck, the winner by sizzling from Perfect Technique for W and Mrs. J.S. Bainan, trained by Dan and Ben Pearce, and William Pike with that Perfect Technique getting it home. Lording second by Trade Fair from Lord S. Barry Newnham, Troy Turner. Zadok is by Longmar from Porto Cristo for Mount Hallowell Stud, and Mrs. J and Miss R.L. Cohen. Joe has a party in the saddle for trainer Dave Harrison there, but a super close finish to race number 4. Pike getting home on Hot Technique. Race 5 is the Amelia Park Lodge Handicap over 1600 here at the halfway stage of this card. 8 Sunset Cruise is out, and they'll go at 2:54. Britt Taylor joining us here after the previous on the program, and Pike was able to extract that millimetre out of Hot Technique to get it home from a very impressive Lording.
Well, I do have Dan Pearce down here, and Dan, in a finish like that, there's one person you want on, and it's William Pike. What were your thoughts in the concluding stages?
No, I thought we got beat, so yeah, pleasant surprise.
You can pull your mask down, luckily enough, for a broadcast. It makes it comfortable for a couple moments there. What were your thoughts during the run?
Yeah, look, she tracked up well, and yeah, coming, I think the 1,000 up to the 1,200 was the key, so she was able to travel good in running, and yeah, once she got a clear crack at them, she finished off well.
Have you seen improvement in her from one preparation to the next this time in?
Yeah, definitely. She looks fantastic this time in. Last time, even though she raced well, we're never 100% happy with her, and we did hold her back from taking her to the races for a little while, just until we were a bit happier. But yeah, she performed well, but she's definitely come back in a lot better order this time.
Is that a physical thing or more a mental maturity situation?
I think a bit of both, and she's had a couple of soundness issues. She's not the soundest horse, so yeah, when we can get her right and produce her on the day, she's definitely got the ability.
You can keep her together and go on with it from here. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Dan Pearce there training with his brother Ben, and Hot Technique here in only a very narrow margin. William Pike getting the most out of the sizzling mare, but tell you what, a massive run by Lordy, who looked gone during the race, tailed off right out the back, but balanced up and rattled home under Troy Turner. But it's Hot Technique who gets the bob in the Tab Touch Better Your Bet handicap.